Kamath to come up and present his auspicious beginning. A huge round of applause for Aditya Kamath.
Good morning, all. Good morning. Good morning. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಓಕೆ, ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ನಿನ್ನೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ? ಸೂಪರಾ? ಸೂಪರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನವೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸೂಪರಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತಾವುಗಳು ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಏನು ಕರಿಯರ್ ಇದೆ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಪ್. ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ roles that a chartered accountant plays, and I saw, hopefully, the paper presenters are doing wonderful. Yesterday also they have done it wonderfully, and today also they are going to rock it. And evening, there is also a rock show by our guests that will be introduced by Sahana, a vice chairman. So I wish all of you enjoy this day, enjoy the evening, and do well in your careers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I request Sahana Lokesh, the Vice Chairperson of SICASA Bengaluru, to come up and address the gathering. A huge round of applause for her, please.
Very good morning, all of you. Once again, welcome you to the day 2 of CA Students Mega Conference Bengaluru, Dhwani, the voice of future chartered accountants. So today, we have special sessions as well, including the technical sessions. So awaiting to see all those beautiful performances by our own CA students. So let's hope the best for today. And once again, let us all make the most of this session. Thank you so much and welcome you all once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sahana.
Good morning to one and all present here. I'm Shreya Sharma.
And I am Aditya Mandot, and we are delighted to guide you through this session.
I hope you enjoyed the hearty breakfast and that your student kids are adding a bit of extra excitement to your day.
Now that we are fueled up and equipped, let's dive back into the rhythm of our program.
Don't forget, this event is not just about what happens on stage. It's about the connections you make, the knowledge you gain, and the memories you create.
So make the most of every moment, participate actively, and let's collectively make this day truly unforgettable. Hello! Hi!
We've got a captivating lineup ahead, including insightful and engaging sessions and incredible culturals that are set to amaze you.
But before we jump into it, let's take a moment to acknowledge the fantastic team behind the scenes.
A big round of applause for our organizers and volunteers who are working tirelessly to make this event a seamless experience for each and every one of you.
Now, let's keep the energy high as we move on with our program.
We would like to welcome all of you to a session that's not just about leadership, but about the collective strength that emerges when we unite towards a common goal.
The theme for this session is leadership. Together we build. And I can assure you it's going to be an incredibly inspiring journey.
Leadership isn't just about one person having authority. It's about creating a shared vision and marching forward together.
Ladies and gentlemen, our keynote speaker has been a leadership coach and a public speaking mentor for over 20 years. He is also a Guinness World Record holder for the longest lesson teaching 36 students for 78 hours and 3 minutes without a break, raising 5 lakh for underprivileged children's education. He is the first Asian to win the International Taped Speech Competition at the Toastmasters International Convention 2000, winning among 6,500 participants from 65 countries. He was inducted into the Toastmasters Hall of Fame and had the privilege of hosting the Indian national flag at the Toastmasters International Convention in Miami. Working with Fortune 500 companies for over 2 decades, he has inspired participants to make significant changes in their professional and personal lives. He is the author of the book, Public Speaking with Power, Passion and Purpose. He loves to write poems and quotes and is a passionate storyteller. His purpose in life is to touch hearts and transform lives, and is the recipient of International Citation of Outstanding Service to Humanity from the Lions Club. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's welcome our motivational speaker for the day, DTM Kathiravan. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Sit there, is it? Okay.
I request CA Chandra Prakash Jain, MC member of Bengaluru branch of SIRC of ICAI, to hand over the bouquet.
We welcome you, sir.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, now the stage goes to the man himself. Give it up for DTM Kathiravan.
Good morning, everyone. The last time I stood in front of 1,200 people, 2,400 eyes staring at me, was 23 years ago. My heart was pounding, my face was red, and I asked myself, what the hell am I doing here? How did I get over here? Let me take you back 15 days. I joined the Lions Club and they elected me the president of Lions Club. And I thought I'd become famous on the newspapers, a lot of accolades. And they told me you have to speak in front of 1,200 people. I said, I don't want the presidentship, please drop me. They said, it's too late. We've already posted the cards. I had no choice to prepare to give my first speech. I've never spoken for more than 2.5 minutes. The best speech I gave was a love letter to my wife. Only 3 wet letters. The world's best speech, I love you. Okay. But this was no romance, it was live audience. And I practiced my speeches day and night. And my wife told me earlier only snoring. Now you're speaking and snoring, please get out of the room. So the D-Day arrived, I was standing in front of the audience, I prepared my speech so well, and I was confident. And as I stood over there, I started with, ladies and gentlemen, tough times never last, but tough people might do. Then I saw in the audience somebody like Veerappan, thick mush, bloodshot eyes, and I forgot my speech completely. A 25-minute speech ended in 2.5 minutes. I walked down the stage. How do you think I felt? My friends say, Macha, it's okay, da. But is it okay? It's not okay, right? And that day I decided I'm going to come back on this stage and speak with power, passion, and purpose. And then on being a journey, I joined speaking clubs. And let me tell you, as a leader, I've traveled all around the world. I've coached all the top guys, written books. And all this is because of the power of storytelling and the power of public speaking. I've been associated with the Institute for the GMCO's course for the last 15 years. And it gives me so much happiness and pleasure to be here, to see such wonderful leaders in the future. Does storytelling really work? Is there scientific evidence? Let's examine that. What happened when I told you the story? There were neurons firing. A neuroscientist called Paul Zak wanted to check if storytelling really works. So he had about 20, 30 people in a room and made them watch videos and stories. And when they were watching stories and videos, he drew blood and gave it for clinical trials. And he examined and he found that 3 specific chemicals were released in all of them, which was also released when I told the story to you now. And those chemicals are, yes, sir. Murphy's Law. Murphy is my best friend. Wherever I go, he'll be there. I told my friend Lokesh, yes, is it coming? Next slide, Aktira. Yes. Now what happens? Yes. Next slide, Aki. Yes. 3 more pluses, please. Yeah. Yes. Now what happens when they tell stories? 3 beautiful chemicals called cortisol, dopamine, oxygen is released. And dopamine get released when you watch Instagram also, or eat ice creams. Okay, but the point with dopamine is, it wants more and more. 1 Instagram, so much of dopamine. 10 Instagram, you need more and more, it doesn't stop at that. But in storytelling, there is a level. Throughout my story, these beautiful chemicals are released, and these chemicals actually maintain the organ. They are responsible for life, and you can get it from the power of storytelling. And scientists at Harvard have proved that when I tell a story, and you are the listeners, our wavelengths and vibrations match perfectly. That means I have the power to persuade and influence you when I tell stories. That's it. But does this happen to every storyteller? No. It happens to a good storyteller. A storyteller who's got the power to do that. I'm going to tell you a story, and I'm going to release all the dopamines within you. Are you ready for that? Okay. This is about 15 years ago. I was in a school, and it's an international school, and I was doing public speaking classes, 7th standard students, about 25 students. And there was a boy who was very shy, and he never spoke only. And he got about 75, 80%, with the parents said, they're not good marks, they're poor marks. Okay. At the end of the session, he became very close to me, this shy boy. I taught him the skills of public speaking. And on the graduation day, there were 300 students who participated in this program. And this boy gave a speech for just 3 minutes. The title of the speech was, Why Parents Should Listen to Children. At the end of the speech, nobody applauded because it was so powerful. At the end of the speech, he got the Best Speaker Award. After that, I didn't see the boy for a week. I also knew from his story that his parents were great software engineers who traveled all around the world. And from a little child, he was always being brought up by a ayah, a maid, who he considered was a mother for him. That particular week, that ayah died. He was shattered. That particular week, he had his exams. He failed in 9 subjects. He was shattered. And he went home with this report card. His parents tore it into pieces and said, you're a useless boy. Look at your brother. He's a rank student. Don't go to school from tomorrow. The boy went into deep depression. Monday morning, they dropped him at the bus stand. He did not go to school. He went back home. A 7th standard boy hung himself on the ceiling fan. There was a note next to him. He said, Dear Papa, Mama, I love you so much. Thank you for everything. I only wish you had understood me. I only wish you had listened to me. That's the power of storytelling. How many of you are actually involved in the story and felt for that boy? Raise your hands, please. Yes. But the power of storytelling goes beyond that. We had a parent-teachers meeting and we canceled the tuitions in the school forever. No more tuitions, no more pressure. We changed the entire system. We threw the subjects out and we started teaching real-life skills. That's the power of storytelling. Does actually, I'm giving you an example, but does really work? So, a reporter in New York, Robert Walker, journalist, storyteller, wanted to find out if storytelling really works in real life. So he did an experiment about 10 years back. He went on eBay and bought 200 objects, all under $1. Okay? And he bought a horse for 69 cents. And he had 200 objects. And he called up 200 storytellers and said, can you write 200 stories for these objects? And they said, of course. And they wrote 200 objects. So with nail-biting anticipation, he put the same 200 objects on eBay to sell it. But this time with a story. 200 objects, 200 stories were put on eBay. And then this is what actually happened. Yes. Now this horse had no story. He bought it for how much? 69 cents. And he sold it for $63. 6,300% of increase because of a story. Was this just a fluke? No. 200 objects, all bought for less than $129 together, sold for $8,300. That's the power of storytelling. And that is the power which each one of us got. How many of you have seen Shah Rukh Khan movies? Om Shanti Om. Raise your hands. Okay, let me tell you actually what happened. A big fan who walked out of Om Shanti Om. The moment he walked out of Shah Rukh Khan's movie, he said, I want to be like Shah Rukh Khan. I want to talk like him. I want to walk like him. I want to dress like him. All the dopamine naloxone is flying all over. Probably looking for Deepika Padukone. And as he walks in, a smart businessman has set up a store, Shah Rukh Khan exclusive stores, for just that 1 month. And this boy walks in and picks up a t-shirt for 47,000 rupees autographed by Shah Rukh Khan. And this is the true story. Now on the social media, the guy said, I want to buy Shah Rukh Khan's jacket. It says 2 lakhs. I'm ready to give my kidneys. And this is what keeps happening because we are lost. We are hijacked by the power of storytelling. So storytelling really works. But how is it relevant for the CAs? Does it really matter? You're not going to be financial genius. You're going to challenge the financial strategy of Fortune 500 companies, global leaders. Does storytelling matter for you? Your CA certificate is valuable till you get your first job. After that, put it in the wardrobe and don't see it again. After what the world sees your leadership skills, beyond 2-3 years, you're not going to be balance sheets and figures. You're going to be leading a team. How do you inspire them? How do you influence them? Storytelling is an international brand. Richard Branson, Steve Jobs, everybody loves the power of storytelling. Richard Branson doesn't have board meetings and presentations. He has got board meetings around the fire listening to stories. And I know the power of stories for the last 20 years. I know more than 8,000 or 10,000 stories. And that is the power of storytelling. From the time of Adam and Eve, from the time of Pluto, those who tell stories rule the world. 2,400 ago, you predicted. And Steve Jobs, from the time he launched Apple, till the last day he died, was only telling stories and giving keynotes. His address at Stanford, commencement address, such a simple speech. He said, I'm going to tell you only 3 stories. No voice modulation, no body language, no eye contact, but he spoke from the heart, and it's supposed to be one of the greatest keynotes ever delivered by a corporate leader. Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, spoke to one of the B schools. So simple, so pleasant, from the heart. People were mesmerized. The power of stories. If there is one skill you need to know, you need to learn the power of storytelling. And that's going to create magic in life. 10 years ago, I was in the GMCS class. And I walked out, and a girl stopped me. She said, sir, yes, I'm going to be a chartered accountant, but one day I'm going to come back and be a motivation speaker. And that was the last I heard of her. Year back on LinkedIn, I said, hello, sir, I'm Srinidhi. Hope you remember me. Sorry, I don't. I've quit my job in Wipro as a senior manager. I've become an international certified coach. Can I join your organization? And she joined me. And today, she's a mesmerizing trainer and a beautiful storyteller. What is more important that she's got 2 little children, 2.5 years old, and a 7-year-old boy who would never do homework, would always be late in school. And I taught her how to tell stories to change his boys. Believe me, you can call her. This boy doesn't have to be reminded about his homework at all. He does everything. He's not late for a single day. And every day she tells him a single story. And the boys are amazing storytellers. And every time you listen to a story, your neural network changes. Even at your age, your pathways change. Habits can be given up. Everything can be given up. That is the power of storytelling. Yeah. And in the corporate world, I've taught a lot of business leaders the power of storytelling. And there is a man whom I met 20 years ago, a student. And he's actually the CEO of an aerospace company now. Now he uses the power of storytelling in every leadership program. And he told me a story. Would you like to hear that story? Yes or no? So 20 years ago, Prashant was on top of the world. He had got his first job. So he's traveling from Jalali to Banarghatta Road with his job letter. He's thrilled and excited. He's going on a bike, wearing a lovely white shirt, a pink tie, a good helmet, and he's singing Tom Cruise's song, and what a Bryan Adams Sam, 18 Till I Die. And as he's cruising along, there was a puddle of water in front of him. And the white car sped ahead in front of him, went through the puddle of water. The white shirt became a red muddy shirt. And he was so furious, first day of the job. How can he even go to the job like this? What do you think Prashant would have done? What do you think you would have done, sir? That anger. Yes, can I ask somebody? Huh? Yes, raise your hands and answer. Raise your hands. Yeah, raise your hands. Who's that? Who's that lady? Oh, I'm scared of you. Okay, she'll chase the car and put the brake. Prashant did the same. He said, I'm going to teach this person a lesson. Out comes a beautiful, pretty lady. But, but Prashant is not mesmerized. He said, I've got a job to do. And he uses a Shakespearean language. Okay. Prashant was a PhD in Shakespearean language. And she said, sorry. She said, I don't care. And he just cursed her for the next 7-8 minutes. She said sorry and she went away. Now Prashant's blood pressure till the time he reached the Microsoft office was going up and up. And as he reached, must be 190/120, heart rate 150. And as he enters the bathroom, it's like a 5-star hotel. He said, the only dirty thing is my face. So gloomy. And he cleans his shirt. It's becoming more muddier. And as he walks into the office and sits down, the boy says, boss wants to see you, give you a letter. As he walks in, the boss is the same lady in the car. Okay. Now Prashant says, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you. Even worse, she says, Prashant, you got a great resume, but you got a poor attitude. And this is your pink slip. Goodbye. Did the lady do wrong? Did Prashant do wrong? Any comments, please? What do you think? Just raise your hands and talk. Yeah. Yes, what do you think? What do you think? Did the lady do wrong? Yes. Yeah, talk loudly. Situation demands to hit anybody, to curse anybody. Oh, okay. Your good name, sir. You're going to get married. All the best. What do you say? All the best, all the best. Yeah. So, yes, sir. Yeah. You have an answer. Yes, ma'am. So how do you, if you were in that lady's situation, what you would have done? Okay. Okay, nice. So there is a perspective who's right, who's wrong. Okay, being in your position, you're always saying, I am right. So what happened? Prashant walked out. 24 hours later, he got a call from that lady. The senior manager says, Prashant, come to the office, I want to talk to you. And she gave a fresh appointment. She said, I wanted to teach you a lesson, not to pull you down. As a leader, no, you need to have a great attitude. And from that day till 20 years, Prashant has maintained that attitude. And that is why he's the CEO of a big company. So, Prashant just uses only stories to drive his point. You want to influence people, your team, manager, anybody in the world, and even your wife, you need to know storytelling. Got it? You need storytelling. So that's the power of storytelling. Over and over again, storytelling is very, very important. It can change lives. It can change everything. And you need to practice the skills of storytelling. That's very important. Very important. I can give you, for every situation, no, there is a story. I'll tell you a situation where you could drive home a point. Would you like to listen to that? Yes? A simple story to drive home a point. Mr. Ashok, right? Ashok has finished his CA and he wants to give his friends a party in a big pub in Bangalore. Beer is okay for you, right? And as he's walking in the Brigade Road and there's a puddle of water and he sees an old man fishing over there. Now Ashok says, what the hell is this guy doing? He says, wait. And he says, he feels sad for the guy. He said, sir, why don't you come and I'll get you a drink? So Ashok takes the old man and gets him a drink. There's a lot of light and all over there. Ashok curious, sir, how many fish did you catch today? He says, you're the 6th fish I caught today. Now, what do you derive from this story? Tell me. What moral, what lesson can you derive? Anybody, quickly. Who said that? Have you done that always? You've not done that. Okay, mind your own business. Don't poke your nose. Every second a joker is born. So these stories can change behavior permanently. You need to use the power of storytelling over and over again. I can tell you, over the last 20 years, I've prevented students from committing suicide. Okay, I've motivated people to become surgeons. I've made people who have got virtually 7, 8 marks in one subject to get distinction. Nothing I did. My intention, the power of storytelling. Yes. So, this is what, anybody would like to read this? Yes, would you like to read this, sir? The man in the black coat. Don't look at girls, look here. Yeah. Would you read it? Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll read it for you. We'll read it together. Come here, we'll read it together. Okay. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. That's what Steve Jobs says. And you know how powerful he was. It sets the vision, values, and agenda for an entire generation to come. Artificial intelligence may be there, but the power of storytelling will never go. And I write a lot of stories and poems, especially romantic ones. Oh yeah, I got it. I got it. I can see you getting excited. Okay. Don't try to impress your girlfriend, no problem. Okay, and now I've written a poem which I'd like to read for you. Can I read the poem for you? And I'm going to tell you just before this that after within the couple of minutes I finish my session, I'm going to ask you some 3 questions. And if you answer these questions in my session, I've got 3 beautiful books, fantastic book on public speaking with power, passion, purpose. It's a fantastic book because I wrote it. Okay, it's going to be published next month in US everywhere. And the first 3 editions, the first 3 books, it costs about 800 900 rupees. I'm going to give the 3 people who answer the question. Are we game for this? Good. Let me read the story and we'll get on to it, right? The poem says, can I have some silence over there? Thank you. The people with dhotis. Thank you. Okay. Everyone has a story. What is your story? A story to dream of or a story to scream at? A story of brag or a story which drags? A story of success or a story of ruckus? A story of kindness or a story of cruelness? A story the world knows, a story no one knows? A story to be proud of or a story to be ashamed of? Whatever the story, it is your story. Remember not to be meek. Remember to be unique. Clap, no. Sorry. You can take a screenshot. And now I'm going to leave the session open. I'm going to give 3 questions. And then after that, leave the question. The first question is, you have to raise your hand, not out of turn. Okay? Are we ready? Ready to go? I prefer girls to take the answer. Is that okay? Okay. Are we ready? What are the 3 chemicals and the 3 arousals I told? 3 A's and 3 chemicals. Who has seen that? Yeah. Don't look at your phones if you have captured the screen. The 3 chemicals and the 3 A's in the brain picture. Yeah. Who knows that? At least, yeah. You know all the answers? Only chemicals? Okay. Beer, whiskey, vodka? Okay. Tell me the 3 chemicals. Yeah. You know the 3 and the 3 A's? At least 2 A's? Yeah, I'm coming, yeah. Quickly. Beautiful. And the chemicals?
Hello.
No, you don't get it. What's your name? Just give it to Sahana, I will send you the book. What's your name, please? Can you stand up, please? Can we give a round of applause? Awesome. Thank you. Okay. I gave a quote from Pluto. Who knows that quote? Raise your hand. Second question. Yes, sir. Wrong. You give me a book now. Yes, ma'am. Fantastic. Can we give a round of applause? Thank you, sir. What's your name? Huh? Fantastic. One more round of applause. Thank you. Second book. Yeah. The last book. Who wants the last book, please? Yeah. The third question is, What's the question? The third question is, I gave 2 names, at least one name of a neuroscientist. Anybody remembers the name of the neuroscientist? That's a tough one, right? Anybody knows the name of the neuroscientist? Okay. Anybody knows the price of the horse before and after? Yes, yes. Wait. Huh? $69, right? 69? Oh, no, the selling price. Yeah, I'm coming. No, yeah. No. Yeah, I think she got it right. 69 cents, $63. Okay, what's your name? Can you stand up, please? Yes, Vandana gets a third book. Thank you very much. Awesome. Great. Yeah, I'm just opening the session for 5 minutes. I would love to take some questions from you regarding storytelling or anything else. Even how to date a girl, boy. That also I can take. Any questions on storytelling? Yeah. Stand up and tell me your names. Quickly. Can you pass the mic, please? Thank you. Your dhoti will follow. Be careful. Okay. That's okay. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. You have a question? Any question? If you ask questions, you learn. Yes. Come, friend. Come. Just ask a question on storytelling. Whatever question you want. Yes, somebody there. 3 questions we can take. Huh? No, I want to listen to it. I want to listen to that smart A. What's the question?
How to impress our principal?
What's your name, sir?
Krishna.
Krishna. Answer. I don't have to answer. Okay. Have you impressed your girlfriend?
I don't know how to use flute, sir. If that guy taught me.
No. I asked you a question. Have you impressed your girlfriend?
Yes, sir.
What's her name? What's her name?
I don't like to share, sir.
What a shame, yeah. She won't like you. You're not proud of her. Don't try to impress your principal. Don't do all that. Start with your girlfriend.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
the next question. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. A little louder, yeah.
When you have a dead audience or people who are not actually
Dead audience. Okay. I have not encountered till now, but I want to answer a question.
dead audience, people who are not responding to what you're saying, people who are not actually listening to you.
Okay.
When you encounter that kind of audience, what do you do to make it engaged?
See, the first question is if someone comes and tells you, I gave a great presentation, the audience was bad, not good, you use a word called bullshit. That means the responsibility is yours. You're standing here to impress or express. Do you have a message? It's your duty to make them listen. So there are 2 components. One is your skill sets. The second is your intention, what you want to give a message. If you cover these 2 things, you'll never have a problem. Okay? I made 36 students sit awake for 78 hours without a break. Why is it possible? The intention and the skills. 2 things are important. These things you have to sharpen. Got it? Yes. Yes, I have a couple of more questions.
Sir,
Yeah.
excuse me, sir, this side.
Which side?
Here.
Raise
To
your
your,
Okay,
to
okay.
your right.
Okay, got it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you are the troublesome girl. Okay.
Sir, I may disrupt the mood, but you told that you have prevented kids from doing suicide. Could you give us a tip as students if we encounter somebody who is kind of sad or upset? How do we somehow ask them to stop, or how do we handle the situation, sir?
See, first thing you need to understand that you are not a specialist. If you can recognize your friend is in trouble, take him to a person who can solve his problem. Don't advise people at all. You are not an expert in advising people. Okay? See, I'll tell you this beautiful, lovely, what's your name you said?
Manaswini, sir.
So, same thing happened to me when I was in college. I was driven to actually commit suicide. You know why? My girlfriend left me. And I was in a room with my beard and all. I didn't come out for 10 days. Yeah, wait. Don't comment. The sign of intelligence, you must not comment. Listen. Thank you. So I was in my room for more than 10 days. I didn't eat food. And my friend rang the bell. And my mother came and said, what happened to Kadri? She said, I don't know, he's not eating. He keeps on muttering some name. I don't even know what the name is. And the friend comes in. What happened, huh? You know, Macha, Anusha. Oh, what happened? She left me. Take Anita is there. No, where Anusha? You don't understand, Anusha was my heart, Ra. After that, he told me, wait. Tell me what happened. And I spoke the answer to your question of everybody who goes through problems today. I spoke for 25 minutes non-stop. I broke down, cried, and put my heart out. Throughout the entire 25-minute speech, he did not utter a single word. But I know he was there for me. I know he was not judging me. I know he felt for me. At the end of 25 minutes, he just hugged me, and my depression just disappeared. That was magic. And what we do, we constantly advise and judge people. Honestly, if we say, I'm there for you, that solves the problem. I'd like to end this session with what Buddha said. Is when somebody is in trouble, don't tell them anything. Just be there. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yes.
A huge round of applause for our speaker, DTM Kathiravan sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for guiding us through the importance of collaborative leadership and the power of storytelling for leaders.
It's incredible to think about the potential we unlock when we embrace the idea that together we build something far greater than the sum of its parts.
We are not just leaders, we are architects of a shared future.
Remember, it's not about the individual bricks, but the strength of the entire wall.
Together, we build something enduring and extraordinary. I now request C.A. Chandraprakash Jain, MC member of Bengaluru branch of SIRC of ICAI, to present Memento to our esteemed speaker, DTM Kathiravan sir. Thank you so much, sir.